Welcome to today's IBC Accelerators 2021 showcase session. Amazing array of champions that we've got in this project.
We're all kind of exploring these technologies individually, and we were trying to sort of come up with a way that we could work together to kind of actually build something that's bigger than any individual people could do. And actually, part of this, the great thing about the accelerators is the convening power and the ability to kind of have open conversations. In connectivity, we could see two big emerging areas, one around the use of what we call non-public networks, private networks, 5G in a box type solutions, which is our ability to effectively deploy production networks on sort of certain scale and just use those just to connect our cameras and our microphones to. And then secondly, we're also starting to explore the potential of another emerging technology, low Earth orbit satellites.
We couldn't possibly ignore LEO. LEO is very, very close to the Earth's surface, which actually means that it then promises all kinds of brilliant things, which for us as broadcasters is exactly what we need. So really low latency and high bandwidth. Who wouldn't be interested in something that promises all of this? And for something like news and fast response, the fact that this is a really small bit of kit, really fast to deploy. We were able to get it up and running within about 5 minutes.
We wanted to move to 5G as an industry, but we realised we were just at the behest of somebody else's business case.
This is the overarching objective, the vision that you had, an open workflow where you can connect from anywhere and run your production processes how you want, where you want.
If you wanted to move to using 5G equipment, which is where the motorsport industry want to do, well, actually, they go to 17 different countries. That's 17 different contracts, at least, because you might have more than one operator that needs to have commercial contracts, technical contracts. And if you end up with just one of those doesn't have it, then you have to maintain all of your legacy services, and you're doubling your cost.
Yeah.
But you take your own network, you build it. These are huge productions. And then all you're doing is negotiating for spectrum.
Yeah.
Cloud is here to help us, but cloud doesn't solve all our problems as broadcasters. So I think we put this into the equation as well. And a big part of the use case was really to demonstrate what can be possibly done, what are the workflows that can be, as of today, implemented in the edge. But as well, the edge is not unlimited and is not free. It has cost. So I think an important aspect that we want to address and share with the broadcasters is really what are the business models.
There's a large number of different ways of doing any of these things, and every individual company will come to you and tell you what the benefits are of doing it their way. And actually what we want to understand is where the benefits land for us, because ultimately it's us who's got to find the return on investment. One thing we do know is that increasingly broadcast facilities are moving to kind of IP-based, cloud-based workflows, and what we can't really do is just continue to do the old stuff in new ways. We really need to start thinking about, actually, we've got this IP connectivity. Well, what does that mean for us, and how can we then start to use these IP connectivities not only to reduce costs, but maybe to provide different services or to provide different angles of coverage or things like that, which then really start to kind of benefit our audiences.
If you don't experiment in the Olympics, maybe we'll do it before. And that's what we are doing now. And that's actually what the Accelerator stands for.